Hello everyone, hey, this is Mike Kohler coming to you from Mike Kohler Fitness. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do with this inexpensive band that's going to improve your posture. It's going to stretch out all the muscles in the front of your chest. It's going to reverse all the tension that's in your body if you've been sitting behind a desk all day in that hunched over position. We're going to strengthen all the posterior muscles. We're going to strengthen rear deltoid, the rhomboids, all the muscles that pull your scapula back and down to release all the tension in the front of your body. And actually, that's a good concept to understand. It's basically called reciprocal inhibition. Just think, whenever you're contracting all your posterior muscles, your central nervous system sends an inhibition response for all the opposite muscles to relax. So when you're strengthening and pulling back your shoulder blades, what are you stretching? You're stretching your chest and the front of your shoulder. That's basically how the body works. For example, when you're making a bicep, what are you stretching? You're stretching your tricep. And that's true flexibility. Okay, so now let's go over these 3 exercises that are really going to open up and really strengthen the back of your upper back. We're going to grab this band about shoulder width apart. We're going to pull it back nice and slow. We're going to pause here for 5 seconds, and then we're going to slowly come back. Now, something you want to keep in mind, you want to keep continuous tension when you're doing this. So you don't want to come back all the way. See how this thing slacks up? You want to keep that tension. So chest out, back flat, stand up nice and straight. I always like to pack my neck slightly. I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to hold it for 5 seconds and then come back nice and slow. And I'm going to do this about 15 or 20 times. Okay, that's the first movement. Now the second movement is I'm going to take this, I'm going to hold this next to my hip and see how I'm grabbing this, and we're going to lift this up on that oblique plane. It's a similar motion in that we're going to bring this back. This is hitting my lower trapezius. It's strengthening all those posterior shoulder and upper back muscles. It's a great movement. We're hitting serratus anterior, another muscle that helps rotate that shoulder blade up and out. It's a great movement. Obviously, we're going to do this both ways. We'll do a little pause on top. We'll come back nice and slow. And actually, these bands, everyone should have these bands in their house. You can buy these for under $10. There's an endless amount of exercise you can do with them. And the last movement we're going to do is I'm actually going to be stepping on this band in front of me. I have 1 foot forward, 1 back, and now we're just lifting this directly overhead. We're going to pause on top and come down nice and slow. Chest out, back flat. We're going to pause on top, come down nice, slow. We're going to change. We're going to do it the other way too. We're going to pause on top, going to come back nice and slow. Just think, the further you get your arm back behind you, the more you're opening up and improving your posture up front. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Quick review. We're coming back here, then we're doing our cross, then we're stepping, and then we're lifting. I would recommend doing these movements maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It doesn't take very much time. You actually can even keep this in the office during your lunch break and just quickly go through a 2 or 3 minute routine just to take all that tension out of your chest and shoulders while at the same time strengthening all the muscles of the upper back. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I make videos like this every single week. And I always like to end these videos by saying that if you live in Westchester, New York, and you're looking for a great personal training gym to work at, and check out my gym, Mike Kohler Fitness. Take care. Hope to hear from you soon.